Welcome to Matty G Sportscast. Wow, 42 subscribers. That means a whole lot to me, guys. Thank you so much. Let's get to 50 by the end of the week, hopefully. I'm just playing. Whenever we get to 50, we get to 50. It doesn't matter whenever. I'm just having fun with this channel, and I appreciate y'all's support. So let's get right into it, guys. Before we do, we have the almighty Nate Diaz after submitting Conor McGregor. And then we have Conor McGregor right here and Floyd Mayweather right here. And speaking of Conor McGregor, he just announced his retirement for the third time. He's had an incredible career. Khabib was a wake up for him, I believe. And I feel like he really wants to fight again, but he told Ariel Helwani a couple days ago that it's just not there anymore. The fighting is not there anymore, and he just isn't in love with it like he used to be. And I get that. I really get that. But if he does decide to come back, I'm sure the UFC will have room for him. I'm sure Dana White will welcome him with open arms, and I feel like he'll get a good fight and a good money. And speaking of another fighter, two fighters, the trilogy of Stipe Miocic and Daniel Cormier is going to be on August 15th. That's going to be a trilogy because what happened was Cormier won the first time and Miocic won the second time. Currently, Miocic is the heavyweight champ, and Cormier is going to fight him for it. So, I feel like Francis Ngannou is getting robbed, but other than that, I feel like it's going to be a good fight, something to look forward to on August 15th. And some other breaking news which happened today when Dana White was on First Take on ESPN this morning. Fight Island has finally been found out where it's going to be at, guys. Fight Island is there. It's somewhere here where it can be located. It can be located, guys. It is on Yas Island in Abu Dhabi. And I feel like that's going to be awesome. I might actually want to take a vacation there right when Fight Island happens and just say I went to Fight Island, Maybe even get a Fight Island shirt for my birthday. Who knows? Which is coming up on June 20th. Don't forget, guys. And anyway, let's get right into the UFC 250 recap about what happened. UFC 250 was very successful. I paid 27% to watch it, and it was really good. A really good card. The prelims were okay, but the main card was the stuff, man. The main card was the stuff. First, we're gonna go with Sean O'Malley knocking out Sean O'Malley knocking out Eddie Wineland in the first round. Now, I feel like Sean O'Malley was losing that round until he knocked out Wineland. So the fact that the uppercut, the fake uppercut, where he faked the uppercut, and then Wineland put his hands down, and then he just went wham and just flattened him, dude. It was crazy. And then he just walked away, walked away like nothing happened. And I was like, how are you gonna disrespect that man like that? You know what I'm saying? And Cody Garbrandt knocked out Rafael. That was a pretty good knockout too because it was right at the buzzer. He ducked, waited, wham, right at the buzzer, and then the buzzer went like and then old dude hit the floor, and he was like out like a light, man. It was crazy. Aljamain Sterling had a submission against Corey Sandhagen. Now, Aljamain Sterling, according to Ariel Helwani, is the best bantamweight. Out of all three of those bantamweights I listed, out of those three I've just listed, he's the best, according to Ariel Helwani. And he's got something to prove now, because if Ariel Helwani thinks you're the best, you better prove you're the best, because he's a really good sports journalist. And Amanda Nunes toyed with Felicia Spencer in the main card for 5 rounds, just played around with her, and like played with her emotions. It was disgusting. Like she could have knocked that girl out, but no, she had to play with her for 5 rounds. And yeah, it was pretty awesome. But I want to thank y'all for supporting my channel and subscribing to my channel. It means a whole lot to me. And happy early birthday to me, guys. Thank you.